Okay, I believe we're all set up, ready to go. Let me grab something to drink right quick. All right, here we go. So it's just going on 3 o'clock in game. I want to take this truck. All this stuff has liquid fertilizer. That barrel right there, and that barrel over there, the white one. I thought I put diesel fuel in the white one. So we're going to take this truck down, because I'm going to fill it back up. Oh, hello, welcome. Sorry, I had to set the controller down for a second. I had to sneeze. I hope I got my microphone muted. I'm going to take this truck down today. I want to fill it back up with liquid fertilizer. And then we have a couple of contracts we're going to be doing before we sleep. It's just hit 3 o'clock in game. I hope I did not lose the contracts I was just going to do. Oh no. Oh my. We'll find out here in a minute. I might have just lost the contracts I was going to do. I should have accepted them before. I didn't think about the fact the clock was getting ready to change. Or you know what I mean, the hour was getting ready to tick over, so the contracts were going to change or update. There was a $10,000 plowing contract. I hope we still have that available. And then there was a couple of mowing or a hay baling or bale wrapping rather. Let me see. Okay, we still have a good plowing contract, so we're going to accept this one. We will accept that one. And then bell wrapping. We're going to do these two bell wrapping. Well, let's look. Let's just make sure there's nothing else jumped up here. See, there's a mowing, Oh, we could do a couple of different mowing contracts. Yeah, let's do these. Yeah, let's just do these. Let's see, which contract? Well, both of them are going to cost us the same amount. So we'll accept both of these mowing. One of them will borrow the items. Doesn't really matter which one. We'll borrow this one. So we'll borrow this item. And then we'll also go back down. The mowing just gives us a little bit more money. And this one we'll just accept, because we'll use what we just borrowed. Alright, so let's go get our plowing contract started. Hi Dee Dee, how was your day? Hey Archie! How you doing, Archie? I had a kind of a frustrating day today. I spent almost the entire day trying to get stuff done. But at the end of the day, I finally did get confirmation that my dentist's office got the medical clearance that the dentist said he needed. So now all I have to do is wait for him to make me another appointment. But oh, it's been like pulling teeth. That's what I told the lady at the dentist's office too. Oh, a headache. Those aren't no fun. Alright, we want liquid fertilizer. Hopefully I'll be hearing from them soon. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? That's what I told the lady at the dentist office. I feel like I'm the one pulling teeth, trying to get some help around here. But at least it worked. She agreed to call the doctor's office. So we've all had a little bit of stuff going on today. Alright, let's figure out where we're going with our mowers. Oh, you made stew. Nice. Alright, let me figure out where I'm going to be going to. We could take that one. Alright, we'll just do that one first. Well, where's the next one? Okay, we got Dee Dee's field. And we've got, hey Eugene! How are you? Alright, good, Eugene. Hey, Joe. We can get started, that's right. Alright, so we can let this guy get started here. And then we can go start our plowing. And we're going to use our new tractor. Mine too, Dee Dee. Alright, now let me check on where this plowing contract is. Okay, I think we can just cut right straight across down here. But before I do that, I want to, now we should be able to pull this 12-meter plow. So let's, what? Is that not close enough? Okay, so for our plow, I want to go 12 meters. And we already own it, so that's all. We don't have to do anything with it. Okay, whoops. It's always annoying when it does that. Alright, now let's see. Hopefully we will not have any trouble pulling this plow with a large tractor. 0 hours. We've done no work on this tractor yet. Oh man, all the invisible fences they have around here. I can't see 90% of the fences that are on this map. All right. So now we'll just multitask on these contracts right here. I want to see if we have any get bogged down any with this tractor pulling the plow. That looks like it's going to work pretty good. 12 miles an hour. Nice. Oh, a train hit a truck in Chesapeake. I figure this will give us some quick little... Oh, the other day, I didn't say anything about that. That's interesting. Okay, Eugene, God bless you. Thank you for coming by and saying hello. guy's working at a pretty good speed too, isn't he? It won't take him too much longer to get done. Yeah, we just flip back and forth here. Hey, Richard. Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? How's your day been? Oh, good. We're just going to do a couple of contracts here and then before we go sleep. Oh, you mowed 2 yards? Well, we're going to be mowing 2 fields. I'm thinking she ought to be on a plane. Yeah, I was thinking she told me that her flight was like evening time. But I don't know what her schedule was, other than I thought she was leaving I thought she was leaving kind of in the evening, her time. So she'd be arriving in Indiana pretty late. Hey, bad trip advisor. How are you? TripAdvisor, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. All right, there we go. Finished with that one. Now we'll go over and we'll do this the other mowing contract. And that's over at the other end of the map. TripAdvisor, are you playing this game? Or do you play this game, I should say? This guy's taking a little while to get across here, isn't he? We're almost there, though, not too far away now. Riverbend Springs. Now, I was playing on that map until I had a game crash. We spent a lot of hours on Riverbend Springs. Had a lot of stuff going on. I don't remember which one of these fields up here. I think it's up here. I better double check before I get all the way up there. Okay, that one's done, but I want to see where this one, okay, that's up there in the center. Okay. Oh, wow. What'd you get? The G29? I know a lot of people use that Logitech G29. I don't have that. Archie, you have that, don't you, the G29? Oh, a Thrustmaster, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Archie. You have that one. The Logitech. Okay, so the plow is finished, so we can go ahead and grab it. We're going to cycle through 10,000 things. Oh yeah, I bet it would be really fun. I may have to think about, well, now those things hook, the wheels hook to your computer or to the, can you hook a wheel to a console? I think it's awesome. Okay, that's nice. I've never used one, so I wasn't really sure how they worked. Yeah, I might look into getting one. Hook it up to the PS5. Woo. Oh, I'd say that's probably true. So it is something I'll have to think about. Yeah, I would have to budget. I'd have to plan ahead and budget, that's for sure. Okay, now we can just go right out and finish the mowing. And then that's all we're going to do. And then we'll go sleep. I wondered why he stopped short. At least it realized that it did. Now we may end up with a contract after they bail all this up. We may get the contract to come wrap it. Well, thank you, TripAdvisor. It's nice to meet you too. We're usually here at midnights on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I am glad this mower goes pretty quick. I don't really have any clue how your flower factory works, Dee Dee, but we'll figure it out eventually, I think. Maybe not. I'm wanting to get it set up to where everybody, has their own production, even if it's a simulated production. Because, like, if we consider like Evelyn's place, she doesn't have any fields, but she does have the automotive repair shop. But it doesn't actually do anything. It just sits there. So simulated, she has that. So I want everybody to have something, some production. Now, I'm not really sure what the next, what do I need to purchase next? I need to consider, how am I going to buy Archie's place? Where is it? Does that include it right there? Or is it included over here? We're going to have to go find out. Ooh, that's a big place. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We'll finish this contract, and then I want to go up to Archie's place. First of all, I don't even really know how to, the real entryway into this place up here where Archie's at. It's like there's no road that comes in here that you can see. I mean, it's all crazy. Look at this. I think we have to buy this one. And what, $643,000? Oh my gosh. And that one's 500,000. Oh. Okay, well, Archie will have to wait. That's okay. We spent $600 on Monty's field. This was 600,000. So, and we have one down here that's this one right here, 750,000. Oh, 702. I thought it was 750. No, 650. but 700,000 for this one. So Archie is not going to be the most expensive. Oh, I know one thing I do need to buy. You're playing Fallout 4, okay? Awesome. Richard, what are you playing tonight? Dee Dee. I have not found a video on that game. I found a couple of supermarket type, grocery store type simulator games, but I don't think I found the one you're talking about. I know the ones I came across were not called supermarket. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything on YouTube. I had a couple of videos come up on my reels today that were about some type of grocery store simulator game, but none of them were called Supermarket Simulator. They were called something else. There's two different ones. Yeah, I didn't actually do a search for it. I haven't done that yet. I just happened to have a couple of like grocery store simulator games pop up on my reels. So I'll have to do a search for it. I actually thought it was interesting that we were talking about Richard playing that game Wednesday night, and then all of a sudden it starts showing up in my reels. Well, not that exact game, but that type of game. All right, we're done with that one. I bet that game's pretty cool. If it's anything like the one I saw a couple of years back, it was pretty cool. Because you have to buy all your inventory. And I would say this game's even more advanced than the one I was seeing played, because it was a few years ago, so. Yeah, this game you had to go to suppliers and you had to buy your inventory. You went to different suppliers, bought your inventory, came back, stocked your shelves. You had to pay your hire cashiers. It was pretty cool. But I can't remember what the name of that game was. It might have been an earlier iteration of the game Richard is playing now. I don't know, because I can't remember what that game was called. But something like Supermarket Simulator. But I don't know for sure that's what it was called. But that's what it was. Alright, now we can just take this back to the dealership. We'll collect on our contracts. I believe with the other game, yeah, I think with the other game I saw, you had to do that also. You had to buy all your shelving, your coolers, everything, your registers. Is it a first release? Is it like the first of a franchise, or is it part of a series? Okay, 3,000. Another 4,000 and 8,000. Nice. All right. Now we'll just park this truck over to the side somewhere. We don't need this right now. Somehow I ended up with liquid fertilizer in both of our barrel trailers that are up here. I thought I had put diesel fuel in one of them, but I ended up putting liquid fertilizer in it. I still would like to buy all this and sell it. Just get rid of all that. Wow, I've got this thing floored. Does not want to climb this hill. We're just going to park this over here. I don't want to block the door, but we're going to park this like that right there. All right, now we can sleep. Okay. We'll save it. All right, now we'll sleep. Now, let's see. We probably don't have any decent contracts. Most of the time we do not. So no, we're going to actually speed the clock up. It doesn't matter how late we sleep, we always have to do this. At least let the first hour tick by. Now we can see what we got. See, here's a nice harvesting contract right there, and it's right across the road from our farm. Let's see what else we got. We don't really want that. I don't really want spraying. We don't really want any of those, but we can do this harvesting. Nice. Now I want to go up here. I need to empty this as quickly as possible so I can put diesel fuel in it. And it's going to take a few more days. All right, well. All right. Our coffee factory might shut down. Now that new truck I was looking at, it does come with a setup where we can configure it with a fuel tank in the back, but it's kind of small. But that might be kind of a cool way to haul fuel back and forth to our coffee factory. I'm having a little bit of a hard time keeping this guy on the road tonight. My hand's hurting. My left hand, my driving hand. We're going to be working right here in this field. So we're harvesting oats. Let me see where they're going to go to. To the grain elevator, okay. Let's see, let's go ahead and do some maintenance before we go over there. At least this one's close to home. I almost hit a sign right there. And I knocked it over anyway. As soon as I hired the helper, it knocked the sign over. sometimes I wouldn't mind having a computer, but I don't know what I'd do with it. Sorry guys, I had my microphone muted and I forgot I had muted it. So I was talking to you, but I do that a lot. Because like if I sneeze or if I cough, I try to mute my microphone so I don't cough in you guys' ears and stuff, and then I forget that I muted it. And I'll be talking and nobody's responding, and I'm like, what's going on? Am I lagging? No, I'm just muted. Me too, Archie. Me too. All right, 50% complete. What instruments do you have, Archie? Oh, okay. I have an electric guitar, but I can't play it. Shoot, I've had all kinds of different musical instruments. I can't play any of them. Oh, okay, Archie. That's cool. I have a daughter named after the mandolin. She does not believe me, but her name's a mandolin. Yep, Archie. I tell her all the time I named her after a musical instrument. She don't believe me. Hey, that's a true story. It's funny where people get their inspiration, but at the time that that particular daughter was born, her grandfather was learning how to play the mandolin. So I named my daughter a mandolin. Yeah, it's perfectly fitting. That's a perfectly fitting name, Joe. I mean, Archie. See? Weird where people get their inspirations from, huh? They kind of do the same sort of thing in Hawaii, Archie, but they'll literally tell the whole story in a kid's name. The kid will be like in the eighth or ninth grade by the time they figure out how to spell their own names. Oh, oh, okay. I guess maybe that turned out to be good for you. All right, we are almost finished. Oh, okay, Archie. Yeah, if you're not used to being called by your any particular name, then when you hear it, sometimes you don't even respond to it. All right, now we're going to take this over here. Oh, let's see. Now let's see. We're going to sell this over here. I may have to move the cones again, won't I? Yep. My kids all have nicknames. And we made $1,900. Awesome. All right, Archie. God bless you. Thank you for coming, hanging out with us. I hope you sleep well. Have a great weekend ahead. All right, now we can go over here and we can start harvesting this other field. Now it looks like I need to use that landscaping tool. See if I can smooth that out right there just a little bit. Looks like there's a couple of spots on this field. You're done for the day. Let me see here. I think this is the one I want. Oh, you know what I need to do first though? I need to save it just to make sure, just in case I mess up. Chatting and fishing. Oh yeah, there's a divot right here. Let's see what we can do. Soften. Let's see, change the size. Okay. I don't really see it doing anything. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, that doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. I don't know what to do there. That leveling, that softening wasn't doing anything. And I don't want to mess it up. Now, what all kind of fish are you able to catch, Joe, in what you're playing? Oh, I thought he was going to come on this track. And he went on the other one. Let me check right quick. The grain mill's almost full. Richard's grain mill is almost full. Now we can probably grow a different crop this time. We can probably grow maybe oat. I don't know. I can't tell if I got that smoothed out just a little bit or not. I guess we'll find out. I couldn't actually tell that it had done anything, but yeah, I don't see it actually doing anything. So I don't really think I want to mess with it. I'll just mess it up is what I'll do. But maybe it smoothed it a little bit. Alright guys, I need to take a quick break, so I'll just let you ride along with the harvester here and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh, okay, Joel. There's a lot of different, a lot of variety. Awesome. I played a fishing game once. I can't remember what the name of it was, though. It's been a few years back. Now, can you go deep sea fishing also? Oh yeah, that sounds fun. And what fishing game is that? Oh, okay. And you're playing that on your PC? Yeah, that's what I figured. Let me see something. How much was this field over here? This one? 138. I'm probably going to end up buying this one so I can go ahead and prep it and get it ready. I might wait until I harvest cotton again. Now most of this sorghum will end up going in Richard's silo, but we will fill we'll fill his grade mill first, and then we'll put the rest of it in his silo. Let's see, what was growing in this? What was that, potatoes? Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and buy that field. Let's go ahead and buy that field. This one. I'll go ahead and plow it and get it prepped while we finish harvesting. So let's buy this field right here. That's what I want to do. 138,000. Okay. Now I still have not got the cultivating trophy yet. I started working on that in back on Riverbend Springs, but whoa, that was close. If that train hadn't been there, I would have hit that barrier. Now I think with this one field, this one extra field of cotton, that we will Okay, Joe, God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you sleep well and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, Joe. It's nice to actually have a tractor that will pull this 12-meter plow. Let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll grab our other tractor. We'll go ahead and grab the fertilizer spreader. Now I'm just going to bring this over here and park it nearby. And this field will be 100% fertilized. I'll double check it and make sure, but it should be 100% fertilized. And then the next time we harvest that cotton field, we'll connect it to this one. And this should give us enough to keep Granny's knitwear supplied in between harvests. That's what I'm hoping. We're still going to use these other fields and make them cotton fields too, because we're going to use this down here to supply the rope maker also. Now, I really do not think what that guy just did was worth the effort. Because it's like he only plowed where one plant was. Alright, that did not take too long at all. %100% fertilized. Awesome. Now we can just leave this guy sit right there. Were there any other contracts? We'll pick that one up later. Red beets. I've not done a red beet contract. Where is that? There's a hoeing that's directly across the road from us. Well, we might be able to do like a hoeing contract. We'll see. Oh, hey, Marty, how's it going? No, I'm not doing any painting. I haven't seen you in a while, Marty. How you doing? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I just bought that field over there on the end over there and plowed it up. I get ready to plant it. But I'm not going to be planting that one over there until I harvest cotton again. And then I'm going to connect that field to a different field. But I am going to replant this field. Thanks, Marty. And no, Marty, I have not been washing my vehicles. I guess I might as well, let me see, I might as well go pick up our trailer. Well, I'm going to have a tractor over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop this plow off right here. I'll just leave it sit right here, it's fine. And we'll take this tractor back over to the farm because we're going to need it. I only have 2 tractors. I gave my other one to Dee Dee. I need this tractor over here because while we'll get the fertilizer started, and then I'll bring the harvester back over here, and we'll deliver that grain while the fertilizer is being spread, and then it should be done by the time we get back. That's what I'm thinking. Now this field reminds me of one of the fields I had on New Frontier. We had big long field like this on both sides of the railroad track. Now we'll stop down here. We'll get the fertilizer spreader started. Now that guy should be about done by the time we get back. I would think. Now I had thought about going and taking the trailer down to where that field was at, but there really wasn't any need to because the harvester had to come back here anyway. So we might as well just bring it back full of grain. Or not full, but with grain in it. Now this should be enough to fill Richard's grain mill. So I need to be able to fix that part of that field right there too, but that smoothing tool did not seem to be doing anything. Or the soften. Now we will put the rest of it over here. Oh, what? We can't put it here? Oh. Why is that? I wonder why that... Oh, it's full already. It's full already? Wow. That's unbelievable. And I haven't bought Archie's farm, so I cannot put it... I can't believe that only holds 100 and... Okay, Dee Dee, God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you rest well and have a great weekend. Oh, I missed my turn. Alright, so since apparently Richard doesn't have room for this, we will take it and sell it at the other grain mill. Or maybe we'll just take it and put it in our silo for right now. Yeah, we can just put it in our silo for right now. Eventually, I'm going to buy that other grain mill. That'll be Richard's. And we'll sell the one that's actually on his farm. I just have that there for now because that's the one I can afford to get things operational. Alright, that gives us just a little bit. but that's okay. Now we'll see how close the fertilizing is to being finished when we get back. Should be close to being done. Cut that guy right off. Yeah, see, this guy's done already. Now we'll go pick up our planter and bring it back. Now we're going to do oats this time, so I'm going to go ahead and get it set up so I don't forget to change it. And let's go park this guy while we're here. I sure am glad I learned how to transport this thing. Archie told me how. Let me think about which way I need to face this thing. I need it facing the other way. This way. All right. That tractor's farther away than I thought it was. There he comes. Yeah, I'm glad I invested in this large tractor because it's not having any trouble with the plow now. And that was our problem. We did not have enough horsepower. Now we do. Now, I'm just going to put my controller down and ride along with this guy for a couple of minutes, let my hands rest. I've been doing a lot of driving around. My hand's really hurting tonight. We can't see if we have any new contracts. I just know that is a job that would take forever. We might do that hoeing. No plowing or anything came up, so no plowing or cultivating. Yep, I don't think that smoothing tool did anything at all. I can't tell though. I just can't tell why it skipped that anyway. It doesn't look like there's like a big divot or anything like that. Well, it is nice when they can make these long runs without having to stop and reposition. All right, last pass. There's something I've never attempted to do on here. I wonder if I could jump up on top of this thing. Nope. It won't let me catch it. Maybe I can do it this way. If I get it stopped. I want to know if I could ride it. Can I ride on top of it while it's working? Yes. Oh no. Wait. Come back. Come back. Now wait. There we go. Oh no, he run me off. Knocked me off. He drives out from under me. Too bad. Sorry guys, I did not mean to cough in your ear. I just wasn't able to mute the microphone in time. Alright, now we'll stop over here. We'll get the planter started. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'm going to switch tractors, so I think I'll do that. I'll switch tractors. I'll use my new bigger tractor. And that's the advantage of having double doors. Although I don't normally use that right-hand side door. But it's nice in a pinch. I will use it. Actually, I want to see how this handles. Well, let's see which way it goes. It may go the other. I'll have to wait until the end to figure it out anyway. I was going to say I wanted to see... Oh, look, this guy sat here and waited for us. I wanted to see if using the landscaping tool had done any good, but we won't know until we get to the headland row, so we just have to wait. Whoa, dude. Man, they have so many hidden things. I can't see that mailbox like that, or whatever that was. Utility thing. Wow. Keep that guy, keep him from going past me. I'll put the plow down. Oh, nice. Only one click away. I like that. Alright, now I can just relax a little bit. And I think this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this field. I've been streaming right at 3 hours, guys. And I am getting tired. So I think we'll finish this field. And that'll probably be the last thing I do for tonight. But we'll see. I don't think there's any other contracts I actually want to do. We can check when I get done here. And we can take a look though. Yeah, see, I don't want to do any of these specialties. Now we could do one of those, but and that's right across from the farm. So maybe we might do that, like 2,700. We'd make 2,600. That wouldn't be too bad. So we'll see. We'll see when this field gets done, but Well, let's see. I want to look at what do we actually have? Not vehicle-wise, but grain. So we have canola. Now, where do I have that stored at? That's the question, see? It doesn't tell me where I have it stored at. I have 194,000 liters of sorghum. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, it doesn't sell for a lot. 780, 780, and not too bad. That's about mid-range, I guess. So we have canola. I just can't remember where I have that canola stored. And then we do have sunflowers. Is that what's available in the, is that what's still available in the grain mill? Huh. I gotta remember where I'm putting this stuff. I don't remember storing sunflowers. I think I might have to do one of these fields in grass just so we can get some bales of grass. Let's see here. I want to take a look at some sheds. So let's take a look at some sheds. I'm not sure what all base game. We'll back out on the camera some so we can just look at them right here on this field. It's fine. I don't know that I even have anything installed. I may have to go look at some mods. I want to actually, you know what? While this guy runs, let's do this. Let's go over here. Let's go here. And then let's come back. I want to kind of look right here at Richard's place. Maybe we can use that, okay. I do think we're going to sell all this right here. I think we'll sell this. We'll sell all this right here. Because it's not really benefiting us that much. I have an idea of something I want to do over here on this particular farm. Right here. Because this, it's going to be with the grain mill. So I'm thinking about doing bales. Like straw bales and hay and all that on this farm. I think this would be a good farm for that. But what I'm looking for, I don't know if I have the right type of sheds, really, that fit on this farm. I don't think I do. I'll have to go look. Maybe just for some metal structures. Yeah, I don't have anything. So that's okay. I wanted to look. I'll have to look at some mods. And I may not need anything. We'll see. That's going to be a lot of work doing bales. Let's see. Let's take a look at I need to think of oh, I need to go up here. Now we know we need a cotton trailer. That was what, $89,000 or 86? Yeah, 89. $89,000, but I also need I have a front end loader, but I need, or I have, yeah, I'm going to need some kind of forks. Actually, I'm going to need forks for, yeah, right here. I'm going to need some of these, but I'm wondering if I can use those on cotton bales, because I'm going to need to be able to move cotton bales. So that makes me wonder, because I don't know what works on what as far as bales are concerned, round bales and stuff. I'm not real sure about all that. Oh, these kind of things hold everything, don't they? Wow, nice. So I'm not real sure what's going to happen. How I know I'm going to need bale forks. And this you can use with the front loader. Uh, hmm. See, I don't know what that is though. I don't know how it works. Oh, I don't even know what it does. It's a bale fork. I don't know how it works. Hmm, that's interesting. Oh, I see standard. What else? Oh, interesting. Well, I don't know that much about that stuff yet, but at some point I am going to need it. If I'm going to do bales, which I think we should, I think that would be pretty cool. I wonder if they make a universal baler. That would be nice. A baler that did both square and round bales. We need a mod that does that, don't we? Let me see. Now, is there a difference between ones that will, that has the wrapper, or are they separate? I don't know anything about these. I have used bales once or twice. Something like this I used once, I think. Well, I don't know. That's a lot of work, so I'm not going to take that on right away. But I would like to have different kind of bales. So I might do some just to be able to get the decoration part of it. We'll see how it goes. Well, at least this guy's working at 7 miles an hour. I am glad I got this large tractor. I do like those nice long passes where it doesn't have to stop and reposition itself. Well, we're still going to have to wait for 2 more passes around the field to see if we're able to help it out any. See, it'd be super nice if it could make that turn right there without having to do all this. That's going to look nice over there when that's all one big cotton field. That's going to be pretty awesome. It's interesting how when they get to the end of one complete circle around the field, they turn around and go the opposite direction. Always thought that was pretty interesting. And to those of you who are watching and are not in chat, thank you very much. I do hope you enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead, wherever it is you may be. Yeah, I don't know if we fixed that spot or not. Can't tell. And if you weren't here a little earlier, then we did buy that field right there across the way, and it's ready to be planted with cotton. But we have a cotton field over there that we'll harvest and then connect it to this one right there before we plant that one. But we have that one prepped. It's all ready to go. That whole side over there will be one big cotton field. That's going to be awesome. Now let's see if this guy does the same thing and changes direction when he gets up here at the end and starts coming back the opposite way now. Starts going back clockwise. Yep, he's going to do it. That's interesting. I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of cool. Whoa. Man, we almost got hit by some geese. Now we'll be finding out here in just a minute whether or not I was able to fix that spot up here. I don't think I did anything to it. I hope I did, but I don't think I did. I couldn't tell that I did. Hey, second chance. How's it going? I'm just going to be finishing up this field for tonight. I used the landscaping tool earlier to try to fix a bad spot on this field down here that did not plant last time, and I don't know if I was able to fix it or not. I don't think so. It didn't look like it actually did anything. Right up here, you can see where it looks a little funny right there. Wait a minute. Well, hey, James. Actually, it looks like I did get that spot fixed. How about that? That's awesome. I was able to fix it. James, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm getting tired. I'm going to get this field finished up for tonight. Now this is the last pass. I am planting oat. I harvested sorghum and I'm replanting with oat. Now, let me see here. I'm still getting used to this piece of equipment and how it works. Nice. Now I just bought this field over here too a little bit earlier, and I got it prepped. It's all ready. I'm going to be planting it in cotton, this field right here, but not yet. We'll be connecting it with that field on the end down there, the cotton field. The next time I harvest that down there, I will connect it to this field, and this should be able to keep Granny's knitwear running in between harvests. And then we can start working on supplying other stuff and making some money off of that cotton. So we're going to park this over here, and then we'll go by the dealership, collect on our contract. Alright, now we'll go by the dealership and collect on our contract. I think we have one we can collect on. Whoa. I haven't drove this truck all night. And it does handle a little bit differently because it's top heavy. Almost forgot to stop there and collect on the contract. But I do think there is one I can collect on, so let's see. We always have to collect our money over here at the office. Yep. All right. And there's just nothing else I want to do tonight as far as contracts go. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's sewing though. That's a nice big contract, but that would take forever. But we might do that one next time though. Actually, I might do that one next time. Yeah, now they just put up new contracts too. We might as well look at it. They just posted new contracts, so let's take a look. I don't think there's going to be anything we'll want to do. No. No, nothing in particular. And that's okay. We might do this one next time. Maybe. Because that's a pretty good sized contract, 14,000. And I don't think we're going to have any of our own crops ready to go yet. There was something I was wanting to look at, but now I don't remember what it was, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, we can feed Lincoln. All right, let's see. Let me look right here one time just to see where we're at with all this bakery. We do have flour. We are making bread, so that's good. We're good here. We're making coffee. We're producing coffee, grain mill. We are producing flour. Granny's knitwear. Ooh, we are almost out of cotton. That's why I bought that second field. I think with the second field, we'll be good to go. We won't have to worry about running out. So that's good. Let's see. We are producing lettuce there. Let's see. We're good there. We're producing here good. 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Good. And what do we have going on here? We've got I've got 3 that are producing. What's not? Napa cabbage. I don't have any cabbage. Why do I not have cabbage? Maybe it's being used as fast as I can grow it, I guess. Well, that's okay. All right, so everything's still running at the moment. So I'm going to save it. And this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight, guys. Right here. And then we will do it again Monday night. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I don't have anything planned myself. Second Chance, James, thank you so much. Those of you who are watching but are not in chat, thank you. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And we'll do it again on Monday, guys. Until then, God bless.